so that you can get more sales. We're going to talk to you today about how you can get more customers, how you can actually close more business by knowing the objections that your customers have and taking your webinar and correcting them. And you're like, well, I don't even have a webinar where you should. And I'm going to tell you why. My name is Kathy McReynolds, and I help small business owners and entrepreneurs get more high ticket customers. So whether you're that person who want to create an online course, consulting business, or sell a high ticket program, there are certain skill sets that you want to have. And my goal is to help you to develop those skill sets so that you can get more customers and create the lifestyle that you desire and deserve, guys. At the end of life, I always say, if you utilize every gift that God gave you, everything that he put inside of you, all these dreams that come to you, and you learn how to use them, you can impact so many people around the world. And that's our goal, to help you. But before we get this party started and start talking to you guys about how to get more sales by tactically correcting your webinar from customers' objections each week, I want you to do me a favor, like we always do. Go ahead and hit that share button so we can get this out to more people. I'm going to do it as well. So I got my phone out. Let me go ahead and I'm going to share this to, if it lets me share. Let's see. It's not button, not pushing. It's spinning. You ever had that issue? It's spinning. Let's try it again. All right. Let me go on my personal page and see if we can share to Facebook. I have the business app on my phone, and I also have it on the Facebook page. So I'm going to see if I can share from here. It's probably going to come out there to Facebook. I have the business. Okay, so we know we're live. Let's try this again. I'm going to close that app out. So let me know whether you guys are catching this during the live or the replay. And how's your week going? It is the day after Taco Tuesday. So if you guys follow me, you know, oh, here we go. See, you got to clear it out. Let me go ahead and get this shared here, and then we're going to hop on to the topic. So while I'm doing this, make sure you grab a pen and paper so that you can take some notes here, because this will help you. I'm actually going to walk you through one of the companies that we are running, Nice Fit Studio, and I'm going to show you like in real time how I actually have changed some of the, okay, I can't walk and talk at the same time, so I had to get that out. So while we're doing that, I'm going to actually walk you through one of the companies that we're running and how we adjust that. So what we're talking about today, guys, is how you can get more customers and more sales by tactically correcting your webinar from customer objections each week. And I say tactically because one of the strategies I always talked about, there's tactics and there's strategies. Strategies are something that you will always do. Like there's about 12 different strategies that we actually share with you in our courses to teach you of everything that you need to do in order to grow your business. And tactics are the things that you adjust on a weekly and a daily basis to help grow that strategy. So one of the strategies that we do a live Zoom presentation with our clients. We call it a live demo presentation and or webinar. You know, a lot of people have different names for it. So it can either be that you're doing a live webinar, or you have one that's on demand. But the whole case is to set the reason behind webinars is to set your clients up so that when you get on the phone with them, they already know what you do. They know the cost of what you're doing or what you have. And the only conversation then is to answer some questions and close them, and to help them make that decision. Because otherwise, you know, it's a lot of convincing and prodding and trying to get them to buy something or do something if they have no idea what you do, why you do it, the cost of it. It will save you a ton of time, especially when you're dealing with high ticket. You want to, and you may speak with less people, and that's okay. It is perfectly fine to speak with less people, but the beauty of it is that you get more of the right people. And that's the whole key thing. You want to get the right people. So one of the things that we do, we have a daily sales meeting Monday through Friday with our iFit Studio company, and that's where we sell the invasive body contouring equipment and also marketing and advertising services to investors so that they can create passive income. And we also sell it to the end user so that they can grow their business. And then we add the marketing and services on there. So as we're building that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch to this screen so that I can show you guys how it works and some of the things that we look at. So we've been running this presentation, and every day I'm asking the salespeople, okay, so what objection did you get? You know, what did they say? How did you handle it? And then what I look for is patterns. So once you start to get a pattern and you get more than one person who is saying the same thing to you, then you know you need to go fix something and adjust something. So one of the objections that we were getting in the beginning, and I'm gonna make this big right here. Let's do it from current slide, is that you want people, you don't want to waste your time and you don't want people to waste their time. So up front, you want to let them know what the cost is and what to expect. And I'm not going to go through all of this, but basically up front, you want to let people know, you decide. When you have enough information, like people get so caught up in that they have to share the entire presentation. No, that person may have done a ton of research and they're at the point where they're ready to buy. So we added this in there because not everybody wants to sit and listen to a whole entire presentation. And you, as the high ticket person, as the business owner, you have to recognize that and teach your salespeople that it doesn't have to be in here. So this is why this is in here. It tells them, you decide. When you feel you have enough information to make a decision, please feel free to stop me and say I'm ready to get started. Or no, it's not for me. Either one is okay. That's what you have to be okay with. Either one of them is okay. And it just goes on to tell them, my goal today is to show you the benefits of investing in the non-invasive body contouring and skin tightening industry with iFit Studio and create progressive passive income. So you see right there, I am setting the stage for what they're going to do. And this is something that we adjusted and that we put in. And before I do, let me share our process, packaging and pricing with you so that you can see if it makes sense from the passive income and the revenue share, you know, fair enough. And so then one of the biggest things that I found is that they were trying to sell just the machines and not the services. So we added this in so that here's the problem. You always got to list the problem. What's the problem? What's the big problem that you're going to solve? So here's the big problem that spas face when they want to expand. And as an investor, here's what you can solve. So these are some of the additional screens that we added in after everything got started. And then we put in this slide, which I would take a screenshot of this because utilize it. If you don't have this one in your presentation, you definitely want to have a how it works slide in there. And if you like, I know this is a lot here, and I'm getting it as I'm on here every day. I'm literally just sharing with you guys what we're doing in our big ticket company and how you can take these same practices and use them. And if you want help with that, go to eCourseU.com. You see it scrolling across the bottom, and get in our next class so that we can help you with that. But you invest, we buy, we train, and you get paid. So if you can take and break your business down into 4 steps and tell them exactly what it is they do so that it's so clear that a 4th grader can understand it, you're going to get more customers and you're going to save yourself a lot of time, because people, if they don't get it up front, they're going to tell you that, and you don't have to move forward at all. And then we also, in high ticket, this is important, we tell them exactly what it's going to cost them and why they should do it. So let me go back to this slide right here. And I'm going to make this one big again from current slide. So like right here, it says you invest. Investors choose the package to place in the location. The most popular package is 2 machines placed in one location. The average cost of 2 machines and upfront marketing and advertising is $90,000, and you own the equipment. So when we're running ads, right in the ad, it says the minimum investment required is $35,000, and the average person spends between $50,000 to $200,000. So up front, they're not putting their information in if that's not within their ballpark. So we then took that same information and we put it inside our presentation because we're setting the stage up front. And the reason why we added this in is because the salespeople kept saying, okay, well, if we have one, this is what they're doing. And so you want to listen to every objection that you're getting, and then you want to come and adjust your presentation. Now, there's a certain framework for doing the what we call the perfect webinar that I got from Russell Brunson. There's a certain framework from that. And then once you have that framework, you have to adjust it to your particular company, and there's little slides that you adjust in there. And that's one of the reasons I love, like when we're helping and training people, is that we get to talk about your business, where you're at, what you're doing, and then actually show you how to do those adjusting. So I just wanted to share this with you guys just to give you an idea. Now this particular presentation, it's like 97 slides. Now, it takes about 30 minutes to go through all of these slides. So it's not that you're spending a lot of time, but imagine if you have a client that actually goes through this. When they go through these slides in the presentation, even if it's on demand, it's going to give them a broader view of the company. And I'm going to spend some time on this week. I just wanted to share a few of them with you up front, just so that you can understand how it works and how it may be able to help you create more customers for yourself and grow your business. So if you got questions, feel free, drop them in the comments. Do me a favor, if you have not shared already, go ahead and share and let me know what you want to know, what type of business you have and how you want to grow that. If you're interested in getting more training on a one-on-one base, just go to ecourseU.com or go to kathymcreynolds.com, either one of those, and you can schedule a time to sit down and chat with us and we can help you. All right, guys, hope that brought you value. Let me know how we can help you and help you get more